Hello there, welcome to the Pit Lane Collective. You join me sat on the grid for the first race of the first round of the Three Sisters Summer Sprint Outdoor Karting Championship. We're lining up P12 on the grid after a pretty dismal qualifying. The green light comes on, we pull the visor down and we are away. These race starts are pretty hectic. I've only done, 7 or 8 of them maybe. And I'm still trying to get my head around the best way to approach them. As we see, we've dropped a couple of positions already off the start here through people just chucking it down the inside. But that's all right. We just stay calm, stay focused, keep our head down, and we'll work our way back up if we can. I think the best thing I've found with these race starts really is to just try and spot who's the quicker driver and who's going to come out best from battles up ahead. And then you just try and follow them through. We're also trying to run some defensive lines into these corners. Typically when you're running this track by yourself or you're doing practice sessions or qualifying, you'll go out nice and wide on all these corners. But in reality, especially at the start of this race, you kind of want to run defensive lines if you've got people around you to stop people sending it down the inside. That's the first lap done. We dropped to P14 and then we sort of skipped back up to P12 again when, exactly as I was explaining there, 2 people ran wide. We're just trying to keep it nice and calm now, nice and collected, following this number 4 cart through ahead. You can see a couple of people have run wide there. This could get tight, but we're just going to chuck it down the inside anyway, and we're onto the back straight. The slipstream in these carts is mad. So especially down this back straight, we're trying to stay in the toe of the guys ahead, get a little bit more top speed for ourselves. And we're keeping an eye on carts further up. Number 4 is right in front of us, but we're keeping an eye on the guys a little further up ahead just to see what's going on. Nice tight line through that last corner, and someone's run wide. We're now up to P10. Let's see what else we can do. Nice little run through the first and second corners. We've got a great exit out of that second corner now. We're all over number 4. But this is a part of the track where it is tricky to make moves, especially if everyone's quite close. These guys have just sort of shuffled each other a little wide there. There's been a little bit of bumping and barging. So we're going to chuck one down the inside as we go onto the back straight. We're going to stay in the slipstream of the cart ahead. But the 2 on the left are just a bit quicker. Now this is where things can get a bit hairy. There's now a group of sort of 5 of us all fighting over the same piece of tarmac. I'm just, in the back of my head here, I'm just thinking, stay out of trouble. And you can see these 3 guys up ahead all go a bit too hot into that final corner and just run each other wide. And we've shot down the inside. Triple overtake there, up into P6 as we start lap number 4. The only tricky bit now is that we're slightly detached from the pack further up ahead. They're all going to have slipstream on each other down this back straight. We are not going to have any. So I'm just trying to get the best run I can out of Luna, this right-hander. And then we're going to sort of keep an eye on people behind us as we run down this back straight, because people will be slipstreaming us now. I'm looking around there to just check. I'm actually going to take the normal racing line, but there is someone on our inside, so we're going to have to leave a little bit of space there. Compromises us ever so slightly as we run in, and then there's a yellow flag flashing on this last corner. Not too sure what that was for. We just keep our eyes open, but we're all good. The next marshal post isn't flashing, so we can just keep running. Now, I know that someone chucked it up my inside before. I'm running defensive into this second corner, the left-hander, and I do get a bit of a whack up the backside there. So that defensive move was the right thing to do, because I think someone would have sent it otherwise. But in the back of my head now, I'm thinking, do you know what? There's probably at least 1 or 2 carts tightly behind me here. I'm going to have to run some defensive lines. So as we see here, running onto the back straight, I'm trying to look at the shadows and I can see that there's someone on my inside. I'm going to take the racing line. Hopefully they give me room. I'll leave them room on the apex. Yeah, we're all good. A little slower through there than I'd have liked, and I'm just checking to see if I can close them off here. I want to run defensive into this final corner again to stop them from being able to send a move down the inside. These laps are coming thick and fast. We're now on lap 6. We haven't set a PB that time, but that's all right. I just mount the inside curb on turn 2 there. Not ideal, really. It compromised my exit all the way down this straight. And then I've not got the best run into Luna either, to be honest. This hasn't been a great lap so far. Look at that delta. I'm sort of best part of half a second down on my personal best so far. Can't be affording to do that. I'm also going down this straight, trying to keep an eye on the shadows on the track to see who's around me. I saw there that I had someone on my outside, so I went defensive onto the inside as we go into that right-hander. And there's a yellow flag flashing now. Someone's parked up and... Okay. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I don't know whether number 15 didn't see the yellow. But anyway, we go back to green really quick, and I'm being pounced on here. Got someone on my outside. I squeezed them out, but I haven't got the best momentum out of this corner now, so they're going to come straight back at me, and whoa! Number 18 goes right down the inside. That was a great move. Great couple of corners from them. So we're just going to sort of tuck ourselves back in and try and follow. Yeah, the overtaking on the yellow flags. Yeah, it's a weird one there. I genuinely, to be honest, given him the benefit of the doubt, he might not have seen the yellow flag. I definitely had backed out. So not a great way to lose a place or keep a place. But, you don't want to be one of those people who goes and complains. We'll just try and get him back. Speaking of getting back, they both ran wide. Oh, we just missed out on getting 15, but we did get the number 18 back. We're back up into P7 as we go on to lap 8. Now, I have got the slipstream down this straight. In my head, I'm like, yes, come on, we can do this. Look at my delta on my steering wheel, actually, as well. I'm like 0.6, half a second up as we go onto the back straight. So this is going to be a good lap regardless if I can keep it together. But maybe I'm just not close enough to 15 up ahead. You can't see because of my nose, but number 18 was just on my inside there. So I had to run slightly wide into that right-hander. That's okay, but I'm going to go defensive into this last corner again, just not leaving that door open. 15's gone up the inside of the car ahead of him. They've both tangled, and I thought I got the move done. I'm on the inside here, but look, 15's all right, and I haven't got the overlap on the guy on the inside. And 18 has just followed the guy I was trying to overtake through there. I've been shuffled down. P8. That's all right. Get back on my line and just reel them in again. Oh, we're practically pushing number 18 through the corner as we get onto the straight. I'm keeping my head down here, just trying to get as much speed as possible, but we haven't got it. 18's got the legs on us, so we'll just tuck in and follow him through the sharp right-hander off the back straight. He's run a little wide. Nothing doing there. Nothing doing. Tuck back in again. And now he's going up the inside, so we're going to try and run a little wider and see if we can get the cut back on him. Nope, nothing doing. Best to take the racing line again. I'm going to follow number 20. I'm going to do exactly what number 18 did to me on the previous lap. Up the inside into turn 2. He is still there though, so we're going to leave him the space, and he is leaving us the space. This is I was grinning, as we're going side by side through these corners at 40 miles an hour. I was grinning from ear to ear inside this helmet. That's great racing from number 18. We got the run on number 20, but I just didn't pull out of the slipstream early enough, and I got caught on the back end of his car. So we didn't get the overlap, and we weren't able to use our extra speed down that straight. This is the last lap as well. I glanced over just then to see the checkered flag out. 20's taken a tight line into that corner. I didn't want to leave myself exposed by going wide and run to the line, but no. That's all right. Number 20 just stayed ahead. Little wave of appreciation and acknowledgement to number 18 there. That was I'm just giving him the thumbs up there. That was a cracking race between the two of us. And there you go. The race, just like that, is over. We had a pretty good race there. Started P12 on the grid, battled our way up. I think P6 maybe was our maximum, so we just missed out. And to be honest, that little delay pulling out on the back straight to try and overtake, P6 was probably what lost that position for us there. But on the whole, I'm absolutely delighted with that race. I've done about 3 or 4 rounds of these sprint championships before at Three Sisters, and for one reason or another, I've never managed to have a properly clean race, really. So this was up there with one of the best. Yeah, that is the race done. We're pulling into the pits. This is the first time I've tried to do commentary on one of these videos, actually. So please do let me know if you enjoyed it, if it was entertaining, if any of it made sense. Give us a like, give us a share, give us a comment, give us all that usual YouTube stuff. Subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.